It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC West. It's the Niners and the Cardinals, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap Brandon Garden with Charles Davis. CD, big changes underfoot here in the desert for 2023. Most notably, new coaching staff. But I guess change seems inevitable when you come off a 4-13 season, does it not?
Absolutely. I think you're perfectly on track with that. And I think some of the change is going to be on offense where they were a little more wide open. But now, I would anticipate. And on defense, head coach, that's his background. He's going to throw a lot of...
ちょっと待った。えらい動きが硬いな、これ。どんだけ固まっとんや、これ。ここまでやってこんな感じになってんか。こうなって下がこうなったってことか。ここがここか。こうなってんのか。あれこれでもこうなる。全裸禁止か。なんか表示がおかしいですな。 まあ、しゃあないか。
Trying to keep his team in contention.
Then for the visiting
全ラウメー
exciting on the offensive side of the ball. It's the defense that really provides a lot of stability. They were second by a whisker to the Bills in total defense a year ago.
And they have all pro caliber players at all three levels
よいしょ。
capable of taking over.
避けられる。
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
いけるな。
Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation Brock Purdy who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback because he looks like the real deal.
やーっと。
Here comes and the Cardinals bring him down. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
とりあえず守りやから。 うわー、止めろ。
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Shotgun now with Purdy.
止めろ。よっしゃ。 だいぶ突っ込んでいきました。
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own zone.
これは無理。
And he's able to get it out of there.
転がった。
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" QB from the University of Tennessee. It's Joshua Dobbs.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
よっしゃ。
Now the veteran workhorse. Here's Jones to about the 35, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to bomb that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Dobbs now on 2nd down.
よっしゃ。それた。
It's incomplete.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time.
どんどシュート。どんどシュート。
Watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Throwing here, Dobbs.
よっしゃ。取られてもた。カット。
But it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up. And start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
さあ、止めろ。 49ers か。
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
横来た。やばい。読み込みエラーって書いてるな。
try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Purdy off the play fake.
いやー、そっち行った。
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
明日はケンタやな。明日ケンタ25日ですよ。ケンタ買うんすか。
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing here.
あー、止めろ。あー、そっち行った。
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy.
よっしゃー、抑え込んだ。創業記念ソーセージ切断セット最後。そうなんか。それは知らんかった。まあどうせ28いくからね。28日。いやーなんや。28にもうないんや。まあだから別に28でいいですわ。3日早いから。あー、そっち転がってる人。
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Keep going.
よいしょ。あーっと。糸引きケンタッキー。
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, a give to counter.
あー、しまった。当たってもった。なんかちょっと匂い粘れました、チキ。匂いまっか。ナゲットはやっぱマクドの方が全然うまいですね。うまさのレベルがちゃいますわ。なんやかんやナゲットのうまさはちゃいますわ。いやー、落としてもうたな。
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
完璧。
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
あー、拾い損ねた。何してん。あぶね。
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of
マクドのはうまいからたまに30個ぐらい買いますけどね。あれは飽きのこうへん味ですわ。あれも夕方5時からやからあれがめんどくさいんですよね。ネバネバチキン30個。ポテ投げ特大とかいうやつを。いやー、止めろ、止めろ、止めろ。いやー、抜けてきた。おーおーおーおー。
See the punt team here on 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that.
マルチン特大。
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
あー、蹴られた。よっしゃ。逃げろ、逃げろ、逃げろ、逃げろ、逃げろ、逃げろ、逃げろ。さすがに無理。
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game.
よっしゃ、取ったー、おっしゃー。通った、通った。完全フリード。よっしゃ。
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
止めろ、止めろ、止めろ。
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Purdy from the gun.
おっと、後ろから突き飛ばす。
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And now at this point in the first half, you got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back.
思いっきり突き飛ばしてました。
This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
On first down,
あー、そっち来た。
7, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On second down, McCaffrey.
新蹴りで。あー、止めろ。
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
Oh,
and you see the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
ヒルザバイデン。それはやばいでしょ。あー、惜しい。
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs.
あー、カットされた。
For a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with.
あー、間違った。フェイクしてもた。フェイクパント。と見せかけてこっちに渡すっていう。よっしょ。あー、惜しい。
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
あー、またかった。なかなか通らん。
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to
よっしゃ、逃げろ、逃げろ。
oftentimes knock it away.
Well, even with a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run forward with Connor, shedding the tackle.
おーっと、横から逃げる。横から逃げる。だいぶいった、だいぶいった。
So if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down.
Ah, cut that.
Incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there enforcing the incompletion.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon God.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Set to return it. Here's Moore.
逃げろ。空襲警報や。これから空爆します。
Their defense is pitching a shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room. Maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
おー、シャーっと。
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run.
猫野郎。うんまる爆撃。
Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Connor.
捕まえた。
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's 3rd and 7.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look.
惜しい。もうちょいやった。
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain
多めから逃げる。
the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. He'll keep it himself.
うわーっと。
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
取れんかった。
First down there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Dobbs.
あー、惜しい。
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Dobbs.
おーっしゃ。あー、落としてみた。
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
いやー、入らんか。
From the left hash.
お、入った入った。入りました。
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them.
よいしょ。シリアナイストライクで。よいしょ。
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because
you want to
come out, establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it though, kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get involved in the end zone. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up.
Oh, 真ん中来た。おお。
Not a big impact on 1st down. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
鐘が鳴る。
On 3rd down,
あー、そっち行った。あー、やばい。あれカットか。
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
よし。うわー、逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ。リアル鬼ごっこ、リアル鬼ごっこ。おー、と。だいぶいっただいぶいった。リアル鬼ごっこ。
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do.
よいしょ。遠目からと思ったけどもいいか。あら、なんや。スパイク。
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Dobbs.
うわーっと。
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On 4th down, Dobbs finding Ertz again. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The
Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he left just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Shotgun handoff. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 80. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. They'll have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 1.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
From the midfield stripe,
offside なっていう。よいしょ。
That'll result here a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
ミスった突き飛ばした。
And he goes down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
捕まえろ。逃げられとる。
Here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though.
こけた。
This is going to be incomplete.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
いやー、邪魔をするわ。あかんかった。邪魔したけど止められんかった。うわー、ちゃー。早すぎてあかんかった。横から邪魔しよう思ったんです。よっしゃ。うわーっと。早い早い早い。
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. This game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. It's Connor as they start. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw downs.
カットされてる。
He couldn't pull it in though, and it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
よっしゃ。
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw.
いやー、抑え込まれてる。うわーっと。
To avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain.
あー、そっち行った。よっしゃ。
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
あー、逃げられてる。逃げられとる。
Here's 2nd down.
あー、がっつり囲まれた。あれ、怪我したか。手が痛い。
This is 1st and 10.
あー、止めろ、止めろ、あーっと。あー、胸。がっつり抑えられてる。よいしょー。鐘が鳴る。あー、ロング来た。危ね。ふんどしがちょろちょろ見えてる。尻ふんどしが。なんか尻にふんどしが垂れてるみたいな。なんか変な感じですね。尻ふんどしみたい。止めろ、止めろ、止めろ、しゃしゃしゃ。がっつりと。
And it's so unfortunate too because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
We gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they
おー、逃げろ、逃げろ。
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
And they take a knee.
あーっと。よっしゃ。
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the
なんとか勝ちましたね。
no turnovers in this contest.
10対3で勝利で。
And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
よっしゃ、終わりましょうか。腹がちょっと痛い。腹がチクチクと。腹チク。さあ、では。